Her Majesty, 95, plans to celebrate Christmas with the rest of the firm at Sandringham this year. The monarch has cancelled all in-person engagements outside palace walls since mid-October, and was forced to miss Remembrance Sunday tributes at the cenotaph. She has continued to carry out some in-person audiences with dignitaries and honorees, however. It is believed Her Majesty will travel to the Norfolk residence on or around Friday, December 17. Visiting last month, she took a 50-minute helicopter journey from Windsor, but a traditional journey by train from London to King's Lynn has not yet been ruled out. Royal expert Duncan Larcombe wrote in Woman and Home last week that Her Majesty is ready to pull out all the stops to make this year's celebrations as magical as possible. Her recent visit, authorized by doctors after they had advised her to rest for a prolonged period, was believed to have allowed her to oversee plans for the Christmas period. The Mirror's royal editor Russell Myers told Pod Save the Queen last month that Her Majesty's pilgrimage back to Sandringham, where there are so many happy memories for her and the rest of the family, will have served her well. Mr. Myers added, the guest list will be far and wide but isn't totally confirmed yet. But I imagine we could expect to see Charles, Camilla, the Cambridges. Will we see a cameo appearance from Harry and Meghan and the kids? You never know. The Sussexes have not returned to British soil as a couple since moving to the US last year, largely because of coronavirus travel restrictions. Harry has returned on a few occasions, however, notably for Prince Philip's funeral and the unveiling of his mother Princess Diana's statue in the grounds of Kensington Palace. It remains to be seen whether Harry and Meghan will return to the UK this Christmas, although that looks increasingly unlikely given the festive season is just around the corner. Royal expert Neil Sean said on his YouTube channel last week that any exchanging of gifts between the Sussexes and the Queen will be very formal this year. He said, there will be some gifts but it will be very formal. There will be a gift from the Queen, she's far too gracious to be childish to not include them in the gift package. But let's just say whatever they do send each other, it will be at a distance. That's rather sad given that the Queen is 70 years on the throne and having to deal with some of the toughest decisions in her working and personal life. This year will be the first Christmas since 1947 that the Queen has spent without her beloved husband Prince Philip, making it an especially difficult year for her. Royal expert Jonathan Sacerdoti told Express.co.uk earlier this month that the Queen would like to have him, Harry, there. He said, I can see why it's very difficult for them to be able to come back for Christmas, but also it could be a great opportunity for some bridge building and for some family healing, and I think that they would probably want that and the rest of the family would probably want that. He added, the Queen hasn't met Lilibet and it would be a good opportunity for that. Mr. Myers echoed this on Pod Save the Queen, saying that the Queen loves the family time associated with the festive period. He said, Christmas is a time for families, that's very much the Queen's thinking. The royal family traditionally open their presents on Christmas Eve, in line with their German heritage. According to Mr. Larcombe, the grown-ups then gather in the dining room for a formal 5-course, black-tie dinner of salmon, venison and British beef. Christmas morning sees the royals enjoy breakfast in bed before heading off to the traditional Christmas Day service at St. Mary Magdalene Church. To subscribe to Pod Save the Queen, go to your normal podcast provider.